Straight away. In the pistol, safe with the Sheriff. It is a common factor to see him with the Sheriff in the pistol. He's pushed down C long with his teammate in behind him. He's got some support here in this aggressive stance, and he might just get around the backside of Mystic, who's currently in his Astral form, but on board with the mid play. They are through a garage, and they're trying to wrap around the C site from the other side. Up through B they go. Magnum for one, runs out of ammo, and Russ able to trade out 1 for 1. So currently it is Fnatic who were down a player, but that kill from Brave puts them back into the 3v3.
Spike planted.
A little bit sad not to see Russ on the Sky, for example. I understand completely why, but some of the best games I've seen from Guild have been Russ on the Sky. And that is not the Australian bias in any way, shape or form. Good shots from Durka, and of course safe. Not so safe now as he gets popped off by Brave, and it just means at the moment now for Fnatic winning pistol here.
Messed up Oster for a while. You know he's going to be going back to the hard work in, and Fnatic are confident enough to pick this one up, and I think you can just hear from the interviews that they're confident right now. You know, they won't be feeling any of the losses they've had before here. I feel like Fnatic is definitely going to be well prepared, and the fact that they've got a good start here, Jess, that really increases their chances. You know, if they can go 2-0 here, you know, stop against this couple pistol upgrade buy here from Guild. It's a good start. Fnatic definitely can get off to a real solid control moment here on Haven.
I know it's only the second round, but something that I've been loving from Fnatic is their innovation. I mean, we saw their counterplay on Icebox. I know Fnatic is known for Icebox, but their ability to be able to counter and use utility in unison, and even their plan positions have been great on a multiplicity of maps now. So they're thinking outside the box. This should be a round that, unless a crazy bit of shots are going to be hit here from Guild, that should go into the hands of Fnatic. As the time ticks away, they know what's happening, and well, Guild, they've left it a little bit too late.
Yeah, they're trying to contain Fnatic at this point, just try and keep them here, try and do as much damage in the way out, hope they can die to the spike. Now, just charge in and see how much damage you can do to this Fnatic purchase, and they've actually done quite a bit of work there. 3 kills come in.
Guild is one of those rosters that is turning heads left, right, and center at the moment, especially inside this region, and of course throughout into the playoffs as well. Mid hit, Durka making space, bursting onto site, and it means now that both of these teams are going to have to continue to try and use all of their utility to make this retake happen. And Guild, they're quite happy to let Fnatic get this plant down. They love their retakes, win conditions, that's on the board for them, but they have the weapons to do it now.
Yeah, Fnatic would be very happy about getting a free plant out of this, considering the weapons they've got. It's extra cash for the next round at least, and now they're trying to hold on for the round win, but great play. That gravity wall pulls him into the fight. Dirk then easily eliminated by Russ. They tap the spike, and so that's going to create a little bit of chaos now for Fnatic, as they are worrying that defuse is coming through. It's not being stuck right now. Trex and Russ getting the picks, and Brave sends a shot guards in. Everybody's going down. Magnum able to get one from the grave onto Cold Dementa, but it will be Guild who will get onto the defuse and pick up their first round. But Fnatic 1 kill, spike plant, considering the weapons they brought to the table, they won't be too disappointed about it. You know, St. Patrick's Day tomorrow, Jess. So
oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
There we go.
All right, I learned something every day. You know what else I learned? Is that Guild, no matter what kind of economic situation they're going up against, turn towards mid, make sure they take control bit by bit, even if they have the superior weaponry. Guild did not let that get the better of them. And speaking of weaponry, Cold Mensa, if Fnatic were to push into that one, that could be a disaster awaiting, but they're just slowly pushing and prodding towards window, or rather garage.
Brave sending his drone on in to clear out any potential nukes and crannies in this C site. It's about to become a real bloodbath in this site as that rotation is starting to come back in from Guild. Russ, he's found the first. Durka is the first victim of play. Magnum able to make quick work of the follow-up, and Mystic will do the same. So Fnatic, they've got the advantage now. Spike will start to be planted. This time they can commit to it comfortably. In fact, they've got so much space to play with. They can drop back into some post plants. And this just increases the difficulty of the round win here for Guild, who have to play retake. And they don't really have a lot of control nor utility set up just to deal with this one. Oster's trying to be neutralized, but right now he doesn't even care if he just doesn't get the kill, but he still does. He's all about buying time in that position, just trying to keep Guild away from it, but he's found a kill even. Now follow-up from Leo is safe, and Leo have got it into the 2v2. Now pressure for Fnatic. Ult is taken away. Leo will tap again. They know they're not sticking it, and Brave will take down both. Fantastic play from Fnatic in the post plan.
Addition to the team, whilst he can kill, he can absolutely play the smart game. And speaking of smart, nice little bit of concussion over towards Durka there as he dashes over towards A. I know they've been a little bit C heavy so far, so it's good for them to be able to vary things up here. They don't want to become predictable.
Yeah, it's trying to finally test this A site. They're going to send a lot of their forces over here early, Fnatic, but that means their rotation. Guild will be a lot more lenient with rotations. They'll take a few more risks because they're down on some weaker weapons. So they've got their forces back over here. Are they really going to be able to pull off the retake, though? They send the shot darts in, the blade storm up from Safe, but a big flick up from Durka has taken down his head. You know, that can often be a play you have to expect when that blade storm is popped on the other side of things. And now we look to the 5 versus 4 advantage with Fnatic as they hold down the site. They've got some counter utility. Here comes the retake attempt.
That's what you look for. You just want to make sure that you pop out every bit of utility in unison there, and that is the goal here for Guild. Trek somehow, some way with the pistol in hand. It means that he's going to have to be able to hit more, but it's just not enough. And whilst Leo has the weapon, it's a 1v1. No time left. He can at least try and take out Mystic should he want, but Mystic's already booked it down a main, and he's out.
Yeah, fantastic work there from Guild to do that amount of damage, but Fnatic, they take the round nonetheless. Yeah, the utility being used up for Fnatic, it was looking like, we'll see how that affects Fnatic moving forward.
Spike planted.
I love that shot. That was a good shot. And a good read in the fact that once, sort of safe at updraft.
Counter it in your own mind.
Will this hit? This is the big question. Safe with the operator in hand. We always speak about these Jet v Jet. CNET in the question about operators recently, but we have seen some excellent operator shots so far, so.
Well, Safe is holding a little bit more of an advanced setup. He can dash back to safety.
Right there. Right there.
But Fnatic do not mind taking their time. And what is Mr. Boaster trying to say here at the moment? Setting up his team for an A play. Sending the drone in. Dirk is about to be spotted. Trek sees him, spots the blade storm. Safe, unable to find the opening, and has to drop back into the site.
He does get away with the operator for now, and that's going to be a very important part of holding this back. That's a nice little combo there. We saw the Rolling Thunder in unison to be able to clap back, but the Rolling Thunder, it's able to do the damage they need to be able to evade it for just a second. A 3v3. Boaster still gets the plant down. I think that was a great response there from Leo once they'd heard the util coming out. They needed to be able to crush it before it was able to make that crushing blow.
Yeah, now Guild, they're all coming in from the same avenue. They're all coming in from the same position. Boaster throws in the Rolling Thunder just to try and commit to this one. Russ coming back in. Boaster's down first, but Durka, with that Blade Storm, able to deliver some damage. And now we have to look to Leo and Coldamenta to get back into the side. Oh, Durka right through, commits to the right click. And now it's just Leo left. Diving down towards short. Brave will eliminate him, and Fnatic, even in the closer rounds.
Right here.
Good opportunity there for Guild to be able to get into the mix of things, and I liked the reactive utility usage there. We saw the Rolling Thunder come out. Oof.